I don't know why it was, but it said I wasn't on. Huh. What's the matter with Twitch today? It says I'm not connecting. At least on the web. But it shows I'm going. Huh. Let's see. Yep, I'm there. But it shows on our website where we look at our stats that I ain't. I know I just cut out for a minute there, but I'm not sure what happened. But I have a recording of it. I will have a recording of this. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get that 955 gear. That's going to make a whole lot of difference in 7 days. Get that Violet Spellwing mount that everybody has. Get your trinket. And that ring that drops randomly. I don't know, maybe it's just their stat screen isn't working tonight. I'm not sure why, but it says that I am offline. And I am for sure here. And I don't get it. But I'm streaming because I can watch it. I can watch it right on my phone. So, Yep, it's right there. But I don't know. Maybe they're having dashboard problems. Oh well, just curiosity for the sake. I just saw it and I was wondering what was going on. So, but yeah, getting back to the topic previously about these people who make these YouTube videos about how to get all these followers on Twitch and how to get towards affiliate or program and all this stuff. It's like, it's all common sense. It really is. If you can't figure that out of how to get people, network, communicate, tell friends, tell family, make your stream look good, make your stream sound good, then I don't understand today's generation then, because to me, before I even got into this, I knew I had to sound good, I had to look decent, so I got decent equipment. I mean, yeah, initially I had to go with my USB microphone because my mixer was screwed up, or at least I couldn't remember how to work it right. But now that I got it working right and with the right cables to my right microphone, it's sounding okay now. But as soon as I get my boom arm in, it'll sound better, at least in my opinion. And I hope it sounds better to anybody who listens. My webcam, I didn't go with no GoPro or any $500-600 Sony camera or Canon camera. I went with a Logitech 922. A step up from the 920, maybe not a lot, but the difference was only $20, so who cares, And I do have a webcam built into my laptop. I could have actually used that. It would have looked really potato-like, but I could have used it. The headphones that I'm wearing are Audio-Technica ATH M40FS. So they're decent. They're not top of the line, or don't get me wrong, and they're not 50s. I got them because the difference between 40s and 50s were expensive. But these are nice studio microphones for my use. Right now, I don't need anything top of the line. Heck, the first time that I was streaming last week, I was using Apple iPhone EarPods. So, we start out the best we can. And do the best we can. I mean, if you go back last week and look at my first video, you will realize that I didn't have a whole lot going for me except my presence. And I've, in the past week, worked at enhancing that through my visual, through my channel page, setting up different places. I don't broadcast or do videos on YouTube per se. I just put my Twitch videos there as really more of an archive. At one point that may change, but right now it's basically an archive of my shows. And if you want to watch those archives, you know, then you go there. As for Discord, you know, I have a server set up. I haven't configured it completely. I really don't expect anyone to be on it anytime soon, but it's there to show that I care about it. I have a Twitter handle. I have a Facebook page. Again, not very active right now, but I expect it to be as this thing goes on, especially if I play more games and get people who want to follow and watch what I'm doing. So those will be, but I have the ability to post on various social media sites at one time, which is not difficult. There are services that offer that. There's software that offers that. So yeah, it's, you take the time, you make the effort. My gaming equipment, I use a brand new Dell G7 with a 9th generation i7 to stream. I play games on my trusty Alienware X51R2, which is a few years old. It runs only a 4th generation i5, but considering I only play World of Warcraft on it right now for most, and other casual games, I didn't need a lot. You know, if I became someone who went bonkers with using ultra high resolution on any game, yeah, then my computer won't handle it. But I have good news. I got my old laptop fixed. My Asus GL752MV, or VW. It is a 6th generation i7, got 16 gigs of RAM. It has a NVIDIA GTX 960M as its display adapter. So it's fairly comparable in terms of graphics with my Alienware X52. But it's a 17-inch screen. It runs very hot. It was designed poorly. It has very poor thermals, so it gets warm really quick. But I do have it. I got it fixed today. Well, actually last night after I finished streaming. I've been in contact with this guy out in New York who I was going to send the laptop to him because he's got a repair service. And I was about to pay for a new motherboard because that's what I thought the problem was. Because what it was I was having problems reloading Windows on it. It would get to that 32% mark and fail. And usually that's a driver issue. A piece of hardware is not compatible or something, and you need to have a driver. Well, I had tried by building up a boot memory stick, a USB stick, with all the drivers that I could download from Asus on there, and installed in the image as best I could, and I could not get it to work. And come to find out, there are 2 revisions of the motherboard for that release, and I have the first revision, and apparently there was an issue with the Intel chipset in Windows, the current Windows 10 installing. So he found, and I don't know where he found it, and I don't care where he found it, but he found a driver, a device driver for the chipset that he incorporated into the boot files, the boot image files, and sent me a a boot stick. Well, he didn't send me the boot stick. He sent me the file, the ISO file for the boot stick. So I copied it to a USB disk stick, and I booted from that stick, and it installed Windows 10. Now I don't have any drivers in it. I don't have any networking. I don't have the right video drivers. I'm running off the built-in Intel drivers, and they're only the 4600 series. I don't have any. I don't have any networking because none of that stuff is installed. When Windows 10 installed, it was set up to install just Windows 10. So what I had to do was get another stick, get all those drivers from ASUS, and install them one by one to get it up there. And then I went to NVIDIA and downloaded the latest NVIDIA drivers for the 960M, and I downloaded the latest Intel drivers. I got some work to get it set up completely. I don't have Bluetooth installed, and the power support for battery, even though the battery sucks on it, and I normally use it just plugged in. But once I get those and the webcam driver and the sound driver installed, it should be ready to go. I could use it for whatever I need to, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I have it. I could run it here with a third computer in this setup. I don't know what I do with it, but you know, what the heck? As long as you got it, you might as well use it for something. And it's a big laptop. It's not what I would call your ultralight. This thing weighs a pretty penny. In fact, I should look up here. We should look it up here. See how much it weighs. Let's see. ASUS GL752 VW. Let's see what the specs are on this thing. See how much it weighs. Let's see. Specifications. Oh yeah, it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive. It doesn't even have an SSD in it. And it's got a DVD drive. Can you believe that? Which I don't have drivers for yet. Where is the weight? Here it is. 6.6 pounds. That's what it weighs. 6.6 pounds. So it's not what I would call a light one. G7 specs. Compare that to my new G7 in terms of weight. Now the G7 is not a tiny Ultrabook either. Let's see. Product details. Where is the hardcore specs on it? Here we go. Tech specs. Well, give me some hardcore specifications. I don't care about that stuff. Jeez. Try to find the weight of a laptop on a marketing site. It's like impossible. I suppose I'm going to have to look in the drivers or the manuals. Let's do it this way. Let's look on somewhere else besides Dell. Let's see if CNET has it listed. Here we go, here we go. Display audio, hard drive, input processor, battery, card reader, header, network monitor system, dimensions, weight. Oh, it doesn't even list a weight. Oh, here it is, 5.84 pounds. So it's a little bit less than half, or almost a pound lighter. Now that's not a big deal. It's still a heavy laptop. But yeah, that Asus is a monster. It's a beast. Oh, come on. What did I get in the mail? Did I sell something? Oh, I might have sold that one little thing. Yeah, I did. Okay. Gold is gold. That's all that matters. Slow. It's so slow. Yeah, the stats say I'm offline, but if I look at the stream health indicator, it says I'm doing good, so. Hey, guess what? Everyone's watching people play Fortnite. Why am I not surprised about that? Because everybody plays Fortnite, because for some reason it's the game that everybody wants to watch. I watch some streamers play it, and all it is a build some defenses and shoot people. And that may be great for some people, but I just don't see much into it. I don't know. One of these days I might try it. I might try it just to see what it is, but again, I'm not big in shooters. I never have. Come on, Battlegrounds, fire up! You've been so long. I'm just trying to see if my stream is showing up in the listing, and there's so many in the listing, and my computer is really slow. At least it is when I'm streaming. It gets really bogged down because I set it for the stream software to have priority over everything else. But we got a battleground finally. Let's just do a search. It doesn't even show up. Channels. Yeah, see, it shows, but the stats aren't working. I don't know why. I don't know why. But that's okay.
You're in trouble now.
Doesn't really bother me. So let's see, we got warlocks up the wazoo. And they probably have melee up the wazoo. They got rogues everywhere. 3 rogues. And they're all casters except for one, so I guess I can't complain. Back from the line. We got 1 healer. That's not as big of a deal here in this battleground as it is in like Warsong Gulch or Twin Peaks. Those are very critical to have healers, and I wish they wouldn't throw games together unless there's healers. I suppose I should shut up because I could play a healer if I wanted to, and the reason I don't is all the grief. All the grief that healers get. Not worth it. God, everyone went lava and didn't need to. Wow, the swearing that goes on by people. I mean, my God. Well, this one went south bad. Well, we're ahead, but barely. Those rogues are starting to piss me off. Well, this one's going to be a close one. Going to be a very close one.
Too far away.
Because we got those last two. If it wasn't for those last two, the lava and mid, we wouldn't have won it. But that was a pretty darn good job. Hey, we got another staff. Gee, how many times have we seen that one? So we're getting there. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 bubbles away from 100. So, a couple other things that I use when I stream is I have what's called a stream deck. It's made by the gaming Peripheral Company Elgato systems. See if I can pull it over. If you can see it. Yeah, if you can see it here. I got a light that's not on right now, but I'll turn it on in a little while. But it's a multi-button macro machine, for lack of a better term. It allows me to assign buttons to do certain things, so I don't have to click the mouse or type in commands or anything like that. So it's a convenience feature to have. Let me put it that way. I like the convenience of it. It's a little tricky to get used to. Took me some time, but now that I've been using it for a while, I'm trying to get this cabling straightened out because I got a lot of cables. I got lots of cables. But now that I've got it figured out, it does a good job. And I get this thing up here. Right. Sorry about this. The stand is not what I would call adjustable, user-friendly. See, that's what happens when I muck around with stuff. I hit the button when I didn't want to. But yeah, I had to get it so I could see those buttons because they got tags on them. I got most of them memorized, but I just want to make sure the tags are there. But yeah, it lets me set hotkeys so that I can just hit the button instead of typing a key or click, getting my mouse and trying to get it to go to the right place, and it just makes it more convenient for me. And so I invested in that. A lot of people use that. I could have gotten by without it. Anyone could, but it's even just starting out, it's made my life so much better, much easier. What I'm going to do right now, since Mother Nature all of a sudden decided to call, I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. And I've returned. I know you all miss me. All the thousands of you people out there watching, I know you missed me, but I am back. So you can all rejoice, throw a party, have a drink, and know that your favorite unknown streamer on Twitch is back from the bathroom. And it was such a chore. I tell you, one of the worst things in the world, being a human being, is having to take a piss and take a dump. But we all have to do it, whether we like it or not. And I grabbed a few salted sunflower seeds, so I'm sorry I'm licking my teeth. So anyway, I live in a small one-bedroom apartment. Like I say, I'm an old fart. I'm not your young kid, but I've been playing this game since just about the beginning, and I've been playing games, period, for just about the beginning. And you know, I'm going to make one quick change here because I can see my shoulders are fading in a little bit. We're going to fix that chroma key here. We will fix it. Maybe I won't wear this shirt much anymore because if I go beyond that, it fades out. So let's see. There, that's a little bit nicer. Gives me a nice green glow though. I don't want that. We need to get that background out of there completely. There, that's a little bit better. Sorry about that, but this is a blue shirt. But sometimes, depending upon how you have your color setting in your broadcast software, it could it could affect how your camera sees the screen behind me. Now, if you didn't know, I have a green screen behind me. In fact, let's do this. Let's go to the chroma key, and we will set it so it would be like if it wasn't on at all. So if I wasn't using a chroma key and a green screen, but I still had the green screen, this is what you'd see behind me. Just a green screen. But I've set that so you don't have to see it. Smooth it out a little bit. There we go. You can still see some. One of the hard things to do is your headphones. And you see, sometimes you might see up here a light green outline. It's really sometimes, depending upon the color of things, hard to mask out. Especially if you have a background picture, which I do. But you know, do the best you can with what you got. It's not professional equipment. If you had professional equipment, you could probably get it all out. I get most of it out. I get it so it looks halfway decent. Yeah, that's one thing I learned right away when I was thinking about doing this is, well, I could have you see my apartment, which I really don't want you to be honest with you. No one wants to see people's apartments. Or I could buy like a wall and fill it up with stupid stuff, like books and plushies and trinkets and trash and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of trinkets and trash. I never was a collector of it. I have a few books. I'm not a big reader. If I read, it's on an ebook. So I thought, well, that's kind of silly. It'd make my my background look kind of weak. So I decided that I would invest right away in a green screen so that I could block out the back and I could put an image back there to make it look better, which is what I've done. Now my first screen and my first videos I shot, they were just black screens, but I decided to go with the backdrop. I like the one I have. I don't know if it matches too well, but I kind of like it. So we're going to keep it for now, and if I find something better, I will find it. Let's see. But if you pop in, or you see this at a later time, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the screen and the layout. If it looks too busy for you, if it looks too cheap for you, you know, if it looks like I'm pathetic because I've got nobody in my notification thing changing and nobody putting money in the cup. Well, that's fine. I don't care about that. In fact, I could take the tip jar out if I wanted to, but I leave it in there because I'm going to have it anyway, you know. I put a gift file on there just to be different every day, just to show that I'm not the same person and that I actually do care about this stream and how it looks. And of course, I have my radio station, my online radio station showing up there, and scrolling there shows what's playing. So if you ever come to my broadcast and you see that and you see something you might want to listen to, it tells you where you can go to listen to it, not where you can go to go. Well, how long have we been waiting now? 12 minutes. My battlegrounds are coming few and far between tonight, but speaking of the devil, we just got one. We just got one. At least it's this one. I'm beginning to like Warsong Gulch more and more. Simple, capture the flag. Okay. Let's go into my yellow. By the way, I'm looking at my phone for something. There's a lot of channels for World of Warcraft. A lot of channels. Most of them only have a couple of viewers. And some of them, like mine, have no viewers. But someone may come in, you never know. You never know. But yeah, when you're way down on the list, it sometimes can be depressing. But you just keep going, you just keep plugging at it, and you hope for the best. And that's what I'm doing, hoping for the best. Hoping that because of my consistency, my good sound, and of course my obvious good looks, make for a compelling reason for people to come in and start talking to me, because I always talk. They have 3 healers. Damn. Mistweaver. Discipline Priest. 1, 2. They have 2. We both have 2 healers. Jeez. If you're using some kind of software for Battlegrounds, you're screwed up. All I have to do is look at them and mouse over them. Yeah, at least we got some melee. At least we got some melee. Suppose they're going to expect me to carry this thing, which I don't mind doing as long as the healers follow me. sitting outside there. Bingo. Bingo. There's a highlight. There's a highlight. Highlight reel number 1 of the evening. Of course, I used my sprint on that, so let's see if anyone else is going to go get it. Probably not. That's okay. This one's going to be a little bit different because I don't have my sprint. Well, at least they're beating them up in the middle. Go get them, guys. Well, it's somewhere to run. Okay. He's almost going. Hey, this could be the whole highlight reel. Oh, no. We got a warrior doing it. He felt left out. That's okay. I'll let him so I can play a little bit. This is an easy win. Easy win. Very easy win. Nice. Tap it. Let them sit over there and fight. Bingo! Big win, big easy win. Easy win. Oh, we're less than 2 ticks away. 2 ticks away. Woohoo! Then I'll get all those silly quests. Oh, what time is it? 9:45. So in about 15 minutes or so, we're going to get some quests in one of these zones. Well, not Surmar, one of the 4 zones. And I will go do them as best I can. I do know at level 100, as opposed to 101, they are a little bit more difficult because I'm wearing heirloom gear. Because it doesn't quite scale right until you're 101. Then it starts to scale. So, one more battleground, win or lose, which should put us over the top. Which would be great. It's been a long slog. What's our play time? 4 days, 21 hours. Okay. So that isn't too bad. We're on pace for 5.5 days. Approximately 5.5 days. We get to 5.5 days, I'll be happy. I really will, because that's about what it took the other ones. I thought this was going to take longer. And I didn't think I was going to get all 4 of the allied races leveled. But what the hey, you know, good for me. Good for me. We may cut tonight short. If we get to 100 and get through all those introductory quests and all that stuff, I may cut it short tonight because I do have a lot of things to do and I'd like to get to bed early tonight. Plus, I'm not feeling 100%. The old stomach has been turning circles since early this afternoon. I did take some Zantac to help calm it down because I was getting a stomach burn, which is just stomach acid overload. And it's a little bit better, but it's still not 100%. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. I'm feeling okay right now. And I hate to cut it short, but we might just do that tonight, just because. But once we hit 100, then we'll go through all the quests and everything that you get at 100 to go and do this and do that. Well, maybe you don't get it. It's at 110 you get most of them. At 100, yeah, I don't think you get a whole lot. I think it's just, yay, you made it to 100. Good for you. Now grind out 10 more levels. It's interesting how they revere mages in this game so much, and nobody else, you know. You have to go to your class hall or otherwise. But whatever. Let's ride around in my turtle. Say hi to everybody. Hello. Hello. Oh, I know what I get to do. I get to do that. Do I get to do that scene in Tauren? No, I already did that. Well, actually, I skipped it. Because the last thing I needed was to see that, go through that whole thing again. I didn't need to. And this is the only character that I skipped the Burning Shore intro on. Normally I do the scenario, and I skip the Broken Shore scenario at 110. But this time I didn't. Now live. I think stats are offline tonight, which is good because then I don't have to focus on them. I don't have to focus on it. Put out the welcome notice a little late, but some people may see it. Why didn't that hold? I don't know. Something all screwed up with Twitch tonight. Something is screwed up with Twitch. Because I changed my community to, I have World of Warcraft, I have anime, and I did have small streamer community, but then I changed it to positivity as one of the communities I joined. Because that seemed like a whole lot better deal to have that as a general consensus type group. I sure don't promote any type of racist stereotypes or racist slurs or any type of misogyny or anything like that. I mean, my place is 100% everyone is equal. Everyone is equal. LGBTQ, you're all equal. Everybody's equal. I don't care who you are. Everybody's welcome. And if anybody disparages you on my page or in my chat, you will get the boot. There's no questions asked. If you're racist, if you're homophobic, if you're misogynist, if you're hateful, you're gone. I don't need it, and no one else needs it. So just fair warning. I know I don't have it listed there on my page, and I will update it eventually, but I don't take nothing. You come to my place, it's a place of good times and good people when I have people. So don't bring your crap here. You want to troll me, you can troll me, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ignore you, and if you keep trolling me, then I'll shut you out. Because I really don't care what you say. You can say I look ugly, you can say I look fat, which I am. You can say I'm old. You can say my voice sounds like a duck. You know, I don't care. Because you're just a anonymous face in the crowd trying to grab attention. And I'll just shut you up. I'll just turn you off. And you can go find another streamer to go harass and troll. Oh yeah, and I will report you too to Twitch. So be nice. This is for people, for humanity in general. Not for, you know, internet trolls who hide behind a keyboard on an anonymous name. Heck, you know, if they required me to use my real name, I would. If I had to sign in and broadcast with my real name, I would. Why? Because I'm not afraid of my real name. I don't do it now because I don't have to. But if they made me, if all of a sudden Twitch said, well, we've decided that we're going to make everyone use our service with their real names, or if you have to use your real name after a certain threshold. You know, if you want to become partner or affiliate, you got to use your real name. And you know what? I'd do that. I'd post my real name. I'm not to hide. I'm not afraid of anybody. And I would still use the nickname Cheese, because that's what people have called me for the past, I don't know, 9-10 years. At least in online gaming they have. By the way, my paladin is named Tinger. And Tinger is my name from my childhood. From long ago. That was my nickname. Okay. Ooh. Look at that beautiful mace. Oh good, we got a tank druid. And all these forlorn peep players. This one's going to be a long match. Going to be a long match. People sitting in their AFK. Unbelievable. We got most of our team is sitting in there. Wow. This one is not going to go well. Jeez. Nuts. So has our team finally woken up? Well, looks like yeah, this is a fail group. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Wow. Oh, geez, they got me right at the right time. Right before I went. Oh, they're just gonna sit and chase me. Okay, fine. They wanted to chase me so bad. I'll let them. Boy, this is a tough match. And we had one person quit already because they didn't get carried. I don't care about this. I want a flag cap. You get a flag cap, I cross the threshold.
I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away.
Well, that was a good escape. This is an interesting match. Interesting match.
I do not have a target.
This is an interesting match. It's tied up. Nobody's getting anywhere. Killed me. That's okay. We got the priest. Yeah. I get pretty intense when I'm doing battlegrounds. Especially when I'm by myself. Wait, are we close? Yeah, we are. Wow, we might get a flag cap. No, they picked it up. Where is he at? Excuse me a second. There we go. Where is their flag carrier? Oh, he's way up here. I missed him. I was looking the wrong way. Oh well. Oh crap. And there's the game. There's the game. Crap.
Too far away.
Yeah, see, nobody's even talking here. And I don't know why, but I didn't have too many hopes on this one in the beginning. You know, if the healers we had would just stick with the flag, cap it quick. Yeah, we got 10 seconds left. It's not like it's going to happen. But I hit level 100. Yeehaw! Triple digits. Celebration time, I guess. You have new talents. Yes, that's the one I want. Okay. All those others that I don't need. All those dungeons that I will never run on this character unless it's a time walking. Let's see. I don't think Khadgar has anything. I think it's just... Yeah, Val'sharah. We gotta go to Val'sharah. And do some of these quests. Let's see, how much rested do we have? We have 289 rested experience. Usually I have a full load here, but because I did those dungeons. Oh, I'll go to Val'sharah. Who in the heck is this? Send me an email. That's okay. What is this? Someone from Brazil sent me a short email thanking me for my radio station. At least that's what it appears to be. I can't read Portuguese, but I can tell it's from Brazil. Let's see if I can do a translate here. Sign in. Let's do a quick Google Translate. Let's see what he's saying. I wonder if this radio is Brazilian. No, English. It is in English. L-I-S-H. I want it to be in Portuguese. And we'll copy it. And we'll do a reply. Where's my reply button? To reply. Three. You. 4. 2. Oh. Excuse my port. Excuse my Portuguese. G-U-E-S-E. I used Google Translate. Yeah, I don't want him thinking I could speak Portuguese. And send it. See, that's what you do, and you gotta do it. Like I said, I don't know Portuguese. I don't know him from Jack, but he's someone in Brazil who listens to Anime Blast Radio and sent me an email wondering if it was available in Brazil. And I just sent him back a couple of short phrases, and I used Google Translate, and I told him I used Google Translate. And hopefully he appreciates it, whether it was the answer he was looking for or not. I hope it was. Well, let's see. Where are we going to go first? Oh, we'll go to this one.
This agent of the Legion underestimates your might. Make plain the error.
Let's see if there's any groups. We'll form a group. See if anyone will come help kill this puppy. See if there's anyone at all out there who will kill this puppy. Oh, there's one. He's 110. That's good. There's two. Look at that awesome damage compared to that rogue.
Savor that moment when the rage in a demon's eyes gives way to fear. We will.
Okay, there's one down. Where's the next elite? Over here. Okay. I like doing the elites because they're easy. I can do a quick group and we can get it done really quick.
The demons have taken the lands above Moonclaw Vale. The trees cry out as the light.
Our scouts report a significant threat in this area. Wipe it out!
All us lobies. And I'm really low. I'm a brand new fresh 100.
Well done. Your skills are sharper than any weapon of the Legion.
I'll have to kill him again, but at least it'll give me
I need to target something first.
credit for being in here.
I do not have a target. Tremble as I unleash the full might of the burning legion upon this pathetic world! Stop the demon before it calls forth more of its vile kind!
Bingo. That one's done. I got him done.
Legion is relentless,
What's next?
but you have saved the forest this day.
Okay.
All of
Oh, no, this
us honors your victory.
Okay. See, there's still people doing these invasions, and it's because they're leveling, or they got one and they're looking to try to get their class order hall done, or their class mount done, because you got to do one invasion for that. Me, I'm just doing it for leveling. If I get to 101, I'll be happy tonight. I really will. It will have been a positive night. Because we started out just getting our artifact weapon, and now look at us. We're into the triple digits, and we're on our way.
You've opened a portal to bring forth more of their accursed kin. Destroy their infestation before the forest
Notice how I don't kill things very fast. And I get beat up because I suck at DPS. That one went a little bit better. It won't let me. Oh, there we go. If we awaken these, we get 10. A lot of alliance players. Okay, that's done.
Thanks to your help, the land
and we'll get another level after this one. And then we'll call it getting to 101. So what should we do? Next time I log in, I might be 102. Might still be, yeah, I might, depends. Depends on what I feel tomorrow. But should I quest? Should I run Battlegrounds like I have been? Or should I run Dungeons? Or should I do just a little bit of both?
I sense a foul force within Braden's hero.
Go. Okay. Get the buckets. And then we'll do the villagers. Nice. Jeez, it's nice when I don't have to do any work. I get a tank in there to take care of it all. Yeah, one more to do. Bingo.
As long as the shadow of the Legion darkens our world, we must remain.
Bingo. Let's go get this flight point. And we're going to call it a night because we made it to where we wanted to go. We'll go back to the Grove. And we're going to call this a short night. Sorry about that, but hey, we accomplished our goals for the night. Our goal was to get to 100. And then my second goal was to get to 101, because that 100 kind of sucks. It really does kind of suck. So let's go see what they got for us here at level 100. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the quest through Val'Sharah, because I got to do that anyway. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go questing through Val'Sharah. We'll do the Malfurion quest line. Because hey, we have to. We're a druid. Okay, that's for the second. So, we're going to call it a night. And I thank you all for, if you stopped in, say hello, or to just check me out. I appreciate it. Again, you'll find my archives up on YouTube. There's the YouTube address. I do have a Facebook page. You can follow me on Twitter. I do have a PayPal and donate. And if you want to support me through Patreon, I do have a Patreon account. So I thank you very much for tuning in. If you did, even if it was for a short time, I will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And we will take this druid through Val'Sharah and the Malfurion quest line that we need to do. So take care. Have a good night.